Getting back to the item that I had requested from the department heads and the village manager, I would like to finish reading the memorandum that I began. I will start over. During the past several months, there has been much talk and speculation concerning the impact illegal immigration is having in our village. I have seen no statistics to prove to me that illegal immigration is a problem in Carpentersville. If we do have a problem with illegal immigrants in Carpentersville, we must be able to identify this problem. Therefore, I request each department head, to the best of their ability, to provide some hard facts and figures concerning illegal immigrants either living in our village or working in our village. Absent any statistical information, it makes any further discussion of this issue moot. We cannot adequately discuss or address an issue that we do not know for sure is having an effect on our village. I will leave the method of your research up to each of you. I would request that you use all due diligence in obtaining this information for me and the village board and report your findings to the village manager no later than May 1st, 2007. Thank you for your attention to this urgent request. And the reply that I received back today from Manager Anderson is, "Hi, Bill. After checking with the department heads, none has any information that would provide any indication of the number of illegal immigrants living or working in Carpentersville. Some of the police department reports might indicate foreign-born, but they do not offer any sort of data that indicates whether the person is an illegal immigrant, and not all of those reports involve persons living or working in Carpentersville." I also would like to inform the board that Manager Anderson, myself, and Linda Mogren ventured into the city of Chicago on the 19th of April. We met with a sister from the Archdiocese of Chicago. She had very graciously called me earlier asking if there was anything that she could do or the sisters of her order could do to help facilitate the teaching of the English language to those people here in Carpentersville that may have a difficulty speaking or understanding English. We had a very productive meeting, I believe, with her. She offered her support personally and the support of her order. She also recommended that we try to put together some information as to what would be convenient times for people living in Carpentersville for them to hold the classes. She also requested that we provide them with some locations that they might be able to provide those classes. And I think it's a wonderful opportunity for this village to help the people here. I think that's what government's about. It's helping people. And I fully support her efforts. I support the willingness of her and her sisters that are with her to help our community. I think that's a wonderful offer. And I'm certainly going to continue to follow up on that. Later that day, we met with representatives of Senator Durbin's office. We talked about the requests that we have made through, Russ Reed, the lobbying firm that we have hired. We spoke with the representative, the director actually of Senator Durbin's Chicago office. I think that was a productive meeting. We actually, the day before, had the opportunity to meet with a representative of Senator Obama, who was actually out here in our community, and he met with us here at Village Hall. So, I think that we are continuing to press for the funding that we have looked for, and I think those meetings were all productive meetings. I'd like to also say that I'd like to give congratulations to our Meadowdale Little League. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary of that Little League. I was very fortunate to be invited to participate in their grand opening and the season opener Sunday. I threw out the first pitch. My warm-up pitch was in the dirt, but my other one was a hard high one, actually, so it was pretty good, and it was a great day. The weather was terrific. There was a lot of people out there to enjoy the festivities, and I think it's quite a milestone for that Little League to be celebrating their 50th year. I mean, when you think about that, that was 1957, and what was very interesting is they were playing music from 1957, and being my age, I didn't remember any of it, of course, but no, actually, I remembered all of it, and it was a very rewarding event, and I was very pleased to be part of it. I also emceed the Arbor Day festivities. We planted a red oak tree over in Keith Andres Park. We had third graders from Perry Elementary School help us with the program. They actually planted the trees. The tree. I want to thank Public Works, Jack Clifton and his guys for assisting with the planting of that tree. It was, it was a lot of fun. Those kids enjoyed it. They all got a chance to throw a shovel full of dirt in there. So, those are the kind of things I think that helps bring a community together. So, and I want to also mention to all of you that on May the 22nd, I am in the process of putting together a forum. Now, this forum would be a committee of the whole forum, and the purpose of the forum would be to gain information on illegal immigration. It would also, what I'm hoping to do is have representatives from the legal field. I'm hoping to have a past district director of INS who recently retired about 2 or 3 years ago. I would like to also have representatives there from Senator Durbin, Senator Obama, and Congressman Hastert's office to give us an update on what is going on with the legislation that is currently being talked about in Washington. And I don't know if any of you read the Courier News yesterday, or it was Sunday actually, I believe, but there was an editorial comment in there from the San Diego Union Tribune that indicated that that key members of the United States Senate have been meeting for the last several weeks on the immigration issue, and they are very close to a compromise on a reform package for immigration. And it was very interesting because it started out by saying, finally some common sense is being applied to this issue. And I think this speaks volumes because that editorial actually talked about a comprehensive reform package that actually would strengthen our borders. It would strengthen our border protection. It would also give a path to amnesty to those who are already here. It would also require that those people who are in this country would be able to speak and understand English. So I think it has something in it for everyone. It even mentioned a guest worker program. I know that's a big item with our President George Bush, that he supports that program. So, the real solution to this problem is not going to be here in Carpentersville. It's going to be in Washington, where it really belongs. It needs to be a national, federal program that is applied to this issue. This is a national issue. Trustee Sigwalt mentioned that the statistics from, how many illegals are possibly in this country is somewhere around 12 million. Well, that's in this country. That's not in Illinois. That's not in Carpentersville. That is in the country. It's a national issue. And it looks to me that Congress is ready to act on this. It's about time, in my opinion. I think it's been way past time that something gets done on this. And it's time that we, move on to other issues that really affect the people here in this town. And that concludes my report.